school mass at 8:15 a.m. Police responded to emergency calls around 8:30. Just go to our local news and see what's going on. Accident local, and that's all day.
Oh, turn it up. That's it right there.
There are 6 others being treated at Children's Hospital as well. And because so many of these are gunshot wounds, it's a very, very fragile and tenuous situation. We know that so many shots rang out, according to witnesses, inside the church and in the neighborhood, that some neighbors
Another
did
church
not even
shooting.
recognize
I
it.
know. That's why the church is, wanting us asset protection to having to need to have asset protection.
Connectivity between the suspect and that church. The ages
And of course, the
those
most
that were
important
killed
asset
or injured
is
is
human
6 to
life.
14. This is a pre-K through 8th grade school, and so that does jive with what we're hearing in terms of the ages of those that have been killed and or injured, along with
That
the,
is so
the two adults
sad.
that were injured as well.
They just started school on Monday, and this was an all-school mass, and the way that they were beginning their school day inside the church, and Chief O'Hara saying that the 8 and 10-year-old children who were killed this morning were killed in the church pews where they were sitting, and we listened to the 5th grader Weston talk about what it was like inside that church when those gunshots rang out. He talked about his friends jumping on top of them. He knows 2 friends who were hurt as well. And to be able to articulate that at his age.
In fact, Ryan, if you could, let's cue that sound up again for those that did not hear it. I mean, it sort of brings everything into scope from the perspective of a 5th grader. The 5th grader that talked about what he went through. If we can cue that up, I think it's a really, really, really good sort of a way to take our viewers there through the eyes of a child. It's incredible, and he's so composed. He's standing there with his parents and his grandfather, so it's not, we didn't pull him away. It was something that he wanted to talk about, which does say something as well.
And I just know as a parent, it would be so hard for me to have to know that my child lived through something like that. So I just really feel for him and his family and all of his classmates right now who, it's a tragedy like this will take years to process.
Do we have that ready to go? Let's play it.
Well, we just got in the mass. There was like 3 minutes after. It was very scary. It was like my friend got shot in the back. He's in the hospital right now. It was super scary because like we never practiced it in the church. We only practiced it in the main school. So we really didn't know what to do. We just got into the pews and he shot through the stained glass windows. Yeah.
And did you ever see him?
My friend like ran, kind of, someone helped him run out. He was wearing all black and he had a ski mask on.
Oof.
I don't think so.
This is unbelievable. And that is why they are wanting us, some of us to sign up to carry at church.
Hey, I'll join you. If something like this happens, the guy needs to be picked at from several different vantage
He was
points.
like
Yeah.
on top of me, like
Picked
making sure I
off.
was safe and he got hit. So that was really brave of them.
Then you're the neck on your neck.
Yeah, that was, I don't even know what it's from.
Oh.
Kind of looks like debris or something.
That came from doing this.
Yeah.
You seem pretty put together.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
I know I'm missing
I never
something.
thought it would happen and it just happened,
But
so like,
be able to see
it's just
that.
kind of crazy. And I don't really know.
I got the lights to go out here.
You can
Oh,
only set in
that's
40,
what-
and there's a great deal of shock that all of them are experiencing right now, just trying to understand What happened was
What I need it to look like
at the beginning of the school day this morning at 8:30 this morning.
is the red and blues. Light me up.
Okay.
With white lights every so often.
Right.
See? And that's what it does.
This is far from over in terms of the tragic
Red,
scope of
yeah.
it. With injuries, we hope obviously that they all come to
White.
as well. They're being cared for.
That
by
I'm gonna
HCMC
probably
and
put
Children's
back
Services.
under
So
here.
we hope
It
that
helps
those,
with my feet.
Those victims come out of
It's
this
not
thing as
good
well.
for your
There's
desk.
a 2:30
It isn't?
conference with
Oh.
Minneapolis police and
Caused
city
us to
officials,
break
and we
it in the
expect at
back.
that time that there is going to be more information about the suspect.
Well, what can we do for your
23-year-old
feet?
Robin
Is the
Westman,
little
who's been
cushion
named,
I'm just short.
apparently has a residence
short.
that's nearby,
So is the
and
cushion
we just
thing
learned
the
in our
boost?
newsroom that his mother did
I'm just
retire
short.
from Annunciation
I know, but I see you put your
Catholic Church
feet in it.
that is the only connection that we know of so far, but stick
Um,
with Fox 9 here. We'll carry a news
let's
conference live
see.
when that happens at 2:30.
that one.
When
That
we
one's
expect
good.
that they probably will have details about the governor who is
Where's
dead.
the right here?
He died by suicide
This one right here.
at the rear
See
of
ya?
the church this morning.
We are getting
This one right here.
Yeah.
See, my gamer tag, my inner diva is cut off.
Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, who represented the fifth
Cuts it
district.
off.
Okay, hold on.
It's
because I'm short.
She did come
So,
out to talk about
can you
this.
help me?
Oh, now it's
Hold on.
showing. Hang
No,
on.
no, hold on.
It's half showing.
Yes. Can you help me hang it up just a bit lower?
Yeah.
Just unspeakable horror.
So
My heart breaks.
grab me one more of
for
these.
the
Do you have any more of these?
the victims of this tragic morning here in Minneapolis at the Annunciation Catholic Church. We don't know much. We know that the assailant is dead.
Oh, the assailant is dead.
Going to learn more about motives
Cops got him.
and what more can be done to make sure that we avoid tragedies like this.
You know
But
what
at
I'm
this
looking
moment, I just want to hold the space for prayer
Oh,
for
flyers.
the families and the victims of this tragic event.
Just tell me if you can see it now.
If
Ooh!
not, we know that they
I'm a
are, that's
trained
what I attempted to do.
link.
They are in the middle of getting a statement out, trying to make sure that they're able to communicate what has taken, the tragedy that has taken place, what that means for their close-knit, deeply faithful
Okay.
community.
You're in the way,
I
so
did
I
have
can't
an
see.
opportunity to chat with
So you
the
step
mayor
down.
and the commissioner of public safety.
No, I think I actually got it. It's
Oh, I
okay.
agree.
We are continuing
But
to
to know for sure.
No,
that's
see
it's fine.
outpouring of support,
No, it's fine.
From law enforcement across,
It's good.
Oh, yeah, I can see the whole thing now.
And they are also seeing
It's right at the top. It's there and
agents
it's
of
bright.
the FBI come to assist. And we know that we are going to get to the bottom of what has taken place as the investigation unfolds. It's been incredible to hear from the leaders of Congress, even the White House reached out to see what our community needs. And that's the kind of
All right,
moment
are you done?
that we are in. It's a moment of
Are you done doing whatever it is you gotta do?
prayer, but we know that once this
Yeah.
investigation is done, once
Just
the
watching the
families
news.
are made whole, then we can have the national conversation that is
Oh,
necessary
Thank
to
you.
stop school shootings like this from taking place in our communities and devastating families all over this country. Thank you.
Congresswoman Ilhan Omar there responding to that tragic school shooting in Minneapolis this morning. Her district is the 5th district in Minneapolis, and so it's very close to her as well. We are getting more information into the Fox 9 newsroom now about the suspect, Robert Westman, 23 years old.
Yeah, we told you earlier that his mother had retired from Annunciation Catholic Church just a few years ago. We've also learned in our newsroom just a little while ago that the suspect, Robin Westman, did petition for a name change in Dakota County in 2019 to go from Robert to Robin. And in the court filings, it says that Westman identified as a female and wants her name to reflect that identification. Again, we're expecting a news conference at
So
2:30
it was a
this afternoon, about
transsexual
45 minutes with
went on a
Minneapolis
shooting
police
spree.
and city officials to talk about
Unbelievable.
the investigation. we expect at that time that there will be more
23-year-old transsexual.
because they've been.
I'm sure that wasn't his only mental
and again,
issue.
the suspect
Unbelievable.
apparently died by suicide just outside the church after this shooting. And then we also hope to get more information on the children who have been injured. One adult also in critical condition right now. Those children, 6 of them at HCMC, 1 adult at HCMC in critical condition. There's another adult, 2 children with non-life-threatening conditions at HCMC, and then there are 6 being treated at Children's Minnesota as well. So,
One was released from there, so that's good news as well.
so many children were hurt as they sat in those church pews this morning during this morning mass at 8:30 this morning at Annunciation Catholic Church. It was part of their school day to start the day with mass. They started school just on Monday.
Please and thank
Yeah,
you.
the school is a pre-K actually. Through
What would you
8th
like?
grade,
What?
Catholic
You
school
said please and
founded in
thank you
1923 as
for
of last
what?
year.
What? Well, because I asked you to do me a favor, like pack the pool.
Oh, okay.
Even though it's supposed to be a given, I don't know. I always say it.
It's supposed to be a given. I don't know. I always say it.
We're told.
Okay.
Stood outside, had barricaded some exits and entrances on the side of the building, on the side of the church where he was shooting through the stained glass directly into the church, directly at children, and that resonated with Chief O'Hara. He just, I mean, as it would anybody, but he had a statement about that one earlier this morning. I gave it to him. He said, deliberate act of violence against innocent children. The sheer cruelty and cowardice firing into the church full of children is absolutely incomprehensible. The 2 children that died right where they sat in the church. And as we heard from young Weston, the 5th grader, the rest of those students ducked for cover and had to witness this horrific tragedy.
And as we just go over details and talk about the area that's blocked off and try to update you, I think what really resonates with me and you know, the harder moments of this is when you see the images of parents picking up their children. You know, they were running to the scene and they were grabbing their kids and leaving. And
Man, this is so hard to keep my gamer tag in the 50s.
Man, this is so hard to
Yeah.
keep my gamer
and
tag
some
in
of
the.
the neighbors see the kids walking
Yeah.
to school, being dropped off at school. The ripple effect of something like this can affect South Minneapolis, Minnesota, our country. As we continue just to talk about what we know and continue to update you, this is such an incredible tragedy that is affecting hundreds of families.
And I know we have that video, and I know we can't get it at this exact moment, but let me know when we have that video. We shot some. We tried to be as respectful as we could as parents filed out of that area this morning. And it is, as Kelsey points out, extremely emotional video to see. The children clearly either dazed or very emotional about what they experienced this morning. Parents
I think
just,
that chair
visibly thankful
is.
that they're
I think
able to walk
that
out of there with their
chair
child, and I'm sure there were
is
some
Can you look in,
taken up.
in my stream and see if
before
Can
the
you
kids
look in
were
my
before
stream and
children.
see if
the
you
white
can see
wall
more
or the
reflection
base
of
wall?
Yes,
the white
You can?
wall
No, I'm
or
also
the base wall? You can?
Hey.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that chair is
Hey.
the white wall or the base wall. The white, you can?
Yeah, this is an earlier shot. This is not live.
Alright,
I see
the gamer tag perfectly over the chair.
The school is not far
There's-
from there, really on the same grounds.
I could sit in your chair.
As that,
I think you would still see the gamer tag.
outside there. This was all unfolding shortly after 8:27 this morning. The first calls came in.
You can.
It was a huge presence there. Here you can kind of see how the layout was and is in that area of South Minneapolis. But as you can imagine, those parents who were able and lucky enough to walk out of there with their child and what they must be going through and the conversations that they now have to have. You can see the school there, the church.
Oh yeah, the gamer tag is prominent. It's like this much over your head.
The active shooter drills can be very hard on kids, especially at that young age. And you try to be as comforting and supportive as possible, and you try not to make a big deal out of those so that they aren't scared. But then, you know, something like this happens, and I can't even imagine the conversations and the shock and emotion that so many families are dealing with. right now. Again, we're going to have a 2:30 news conference with Minneapolis police officials to update us on the situation. But the toll that this has also taken on police and EMS. This is the fourth shooting in Minneapolis since Tuesday, and the second that is in this area. And HCMC, for one, because it's a level 1 trauma center, has just been in triage mode.
It's the second mass shooting in 2 days, really, so yeah.
So I can't
Isn't that
imagine
crazy?
just for so many people, the toll that this is taking on them right now.
Yeah, I have a response.
Oh my goodness.
The Catholic Church, Catholic School, the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops have released a statement asking for healing. And it reads like this: in response to the shooting at Annunciation Catholic Church in Minneapolis, Archbishop William E. Lori, Vice President of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops, issues this statement as a church. We're following the tragic news from Annunciation School in Minneapolis with heartbreaking and sadness.
Oh, we don't have any ice, do we? No, we need to buy an ice maker again.
Yeah. We need ice cream too. When I go out to, well, when we go out on our way back, we'll buy ice and ice cream.
After this happened this morning, just about what they heard and what they saw. We have one of those interviews that we can share with you right now, just to get a sense of what people were experiencing there this morning. 8 years.
That's a lot from the school. What's the first thing you did? Something that occurred to you?
I was at work, my kids were here. We're in that stretch of summer for public schools where there's all out there for kids. And my oldest was taking care of my littlest. And I'm on a mom's chat group, and one of the mom's kids goes there to preschool. And I was at work and just got there as fast as I could, scared that, just not knowing what was happening at all to them.
Did you learn about it from the mom?
Yes. Well, I was that there's a mass shooting Annunciation. Knowing how close my home is to there, I just got there as fast as I could.
The mother of the preschool is what you did.
How do I?
She was on the grid, though.
Isn't there a way to put like the white lights?
Your child is on.
There.
Yeah, but
Dad was able to get into lockdown with them in their home.
This, you know people who had kids that have been to
Yeah, absolutely. We know kids that are in the neighborhood, school, just went to online school this morning as I was on my way to work, so it happened right after.
this is
I think I'm really sad and frustrated that this continues to happen. That, I don't like saying that I never thought that would happen in my neighborhood because every neighborhood should be safe. But I really cannot imagine where this happened. You always want to think that your kids can play around the block safely, that they walk around to the go right there to the library, the grocery store, the different independents, and then you're terrified of that. So
Yeah.
it's really happening. We were getting a friend of mine has kind of gotten my kids so they could get out of this a little bit today and not see it. They start school next week. So my oldest is really getting my down. It's really sad.
that's for kids.
Yeah.
So you're doing that in school this week or next week.
Yeah.
This is psychologically just a hard process for all of them.
It's supposed to be a week of, it's so happy. We have the routines are back in place.
she's got pink hair. Look at her outfit.
Oh yeah.
Such that next step.
Got a little.
That's a little too
Celtic
much,
look
though.
to it.
To be taken away to have diversity kind of like this. It's just
Rome.
So
Sure.
it's a
Look to it.
I asked them, is it safe? They just said it's adding precaution and it being equal safe.
day, every day of their there to walk her. I saw their dogs and some of the officers or the fences. They're incredible, and I'm really grateful for their work here.
To neighbor nearby, very familiar with that area, very familiar with the church, very familiar with the school, talking about the shop and Hillary.
Oh, yeah, it's good to call you.
What happened, said your own neighborhood. She just watches these children walk down the sidewalk to school. At the start of the school
Yeah.
this week for them.
I think so.
And just, I think, we've seen, I
Yeah.
told you earlier, we've decided it's
No, blow it off.
a little invasive in many ways to show the parents and the children coming out to school. We're going to do that.
Okay.
They've been through enough. They don't need to
That's
describe all the
nice.
TV, so we're not going to show them.
Angie and I are going to be at her aunt's at 3 o'clock for lamb chop.
And how something like this impacts
She
families.
promised us a lamb chop.
When you, in the back of your mind, you're telling yourself, it's
Wow.
not going to happen.
That's what really makes it sink in, and it really shatters your sense of security.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's just like a neighbor was just saying, you want to feel like
Okay.
yeah,
I will.
So if you want to believe this, like
Yep.
this,
Bye.
thank you.
It's almost a, what now moment. Several people,
Hello?
from those who talk to people in that area, talk about the slope of concern widens. And the students themselves said that, well, we practice these kind of things, an active shooter drill in our school, but I guess.
Yep, I need to call Katrina right now.
And that's very plausible. Probably. And this person, this suspect, knew about
Right.
this time. He didn't know the area. He knew there was a connection between his mother, who retired from there in 2021, and an institution, Catholic school. I don't know how you guard against that. I don't. And I think that's what every parent is saying too. How do you now feel comfort in sending your children to school?
Because it's just
Molly wanted me to let you know that she's on her way over.
because as I said earlier, when we could talk
She'll
about
be there in just a few minutes.
and every Saturday, so
Okay.
they don't like that.
Talk to you later.
As a parent, we try to just say,
Bye.
just you have to go through that, and you don't want her to worry, so we try to lessen that worry. But days like this make you take a step back and
Right.
make you think about
Right.
your own security in any place where you live. We know tonight that a lot of community members are going to gather. They're always
Face off team deathmatch. Work quick and clean. No way. Reclaim the advantage now.
And then Holy Angels also
Got a hostile.
7 p.m. vigil at the gym as well.
I'm gonna backtrack just a little bit to Minneapolis police in terms of getting
They're camping in the back.
it's going to play out. Let our viewers listen to that. We kind of get a scope of they dealt with.
We've given up the lead.
We believe he is deceased. He's in his early 20s. Does not have extensive
The lead is ours.
that we are looking through information left behind to try and determine something. The question was, what can be said about the shooter?
Single shooter in the lead.
Deceased. He's in his early 20s.
Watch me pointing that shit at that.
That we are to try and determine some type of. The question was, how many children I don't have an exact number.
Haven't you heard? No one's
Enemy with Semtex. Terminated.
The question was, with the student bodies, there's a vehicle, the question, there's a vehicle that the suspect used. and we are conducting
Enemy
proper
down.
searches of buildings inside the parking lot here. So the question was, neighbors had said that the door to the church had been barricaded. The shooter approached on one side of the church building, and on that side, at least two doors, but it appears that like a 2x4 place. So not all the doors of the building.
See this? One eye. What's your fucking excuse?
The question was, did you get to the next level? The answer is yes. The result was the question was it shooting outside?
Frag set.
Outside the church, inside through the windows? It appears to be inside, but I don't believe we've located any casers outside the building. So I'm not certain the fire
What's reporting that shit ass hat?
any of the other shootings. This does not appear to be related to any other shooting in the city. The question was how many rounds? I would think dozens. Don't have an exact count. There's a sidewalk on the outside as well as all the grassy areas.
Alright.
Grenade going out.
Oh.
Sharpshooter removed.
Are you there now?
Enemy grenade.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, he's ready for it.
Heads up, left.
Okay.
Semtex incoming. Semtex front. Revenge in my middle. Fuck, stunning. Enemy mine. Front.
Hey, don't make me return fire.
Characterization of the church in 2021. We also gave your issues for
Frag set. How's it feel? Felt good, right?
Haven't you heard? No one stays dead anymore.
Hostile in my sight. Enemy with Semtex. Eyes on to them in. Spring my blanket.
Last time we recorded 3 months ago, so yeah, I still think there is,
Hostiles have all pathways
For this reason, for this afternoon, we tested whether but when we look at the results, NVIDIA seems to only rely on China for about 14% of the business, which is not large.
I think they include China in the October quarter revenue guide. It could be massive. Similarly, I think if they were able to generate some China revenue, if the tail end was long with it, which they probably weren't able to, that could represent upside. Short-term dynamic, longer term,
given the deals that it has to make to be able to sell 15% essentially caps in US government, is NVIDIA now a politically sensitive stock moving rather than being the White House and something? This is a stock
has become a very important topic. I think it's pioneering incredible potential across many different industries. And for that reason, yeah, it does have political significance for it's a very important. It's in just a broader tech trade right now, not Snowflake and CrowdStrike, Pure Storage as well. But I am curious as to where you see the investable opportunities, not just on a straight AI play, but more importantly, just in the broader tech ecosystem. Yeah, I still think this infrastructure build out for AI is still very early. So we like some of the infrastructure names that are going to participate in the build out, some of the electrical equipment companies, some of the HVAC companies, some of the power management companies. And I just think as time goes on for AI, to get comfort in the duration of that growth story, we're going to need to see a broadening out of use cases. What we've seen so far is digital advertising, digital media, massive commercial use case that is already operating at scale. I think large language models seems to be a second commercial use case that is starting to scale. That's very encouraging. Down the road, I think we're going to have things like corporate productivity. Things like defense. I think, it's early to say what the form factor for consumer AI is going to be. Institute companies
Ross, are you here? Oh, okay.
Operational and fulfillment network. We can't participate in AI.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task. Get serious,
Let's continue our coverage here today. Innovation, well, something that's what we need. Real estate.
Rock and roll!
Today's price action we laughed at that. In anticipation of those remarks,
enemy with Semtex!
I got this sniper! Let's go!
Target down.
All that more coming up here on the floor. This is Boom.
All units prepare for exfil. This one's ours.
Mike had nothing to do with it. We were just better.
Rented your car.
Dad always taught us to make good about this. I'll say this once. Do not fuck with me.
Best milk comes from cows raised right. What starts on our family farms makes its way to your table. It's the true secret to calves. Kemp's fresh and pure milk, the pride of the Midwest. Kemp's, it's the cow.
This is the way we wanna go. Stop what you're doing and go, go, go.
Peas, it's time to eat your peas. Pajamas, it's time to wear pajamas.
Yes, 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 I want to be the same. We could have baby night.
The latest trend in shopping, Amazon wins. Go from camera roll closets to ugly and favorite looks, and shop similar matches to make them your own. See it, shop with Amazon Lens.
On a mission, so don't distract you. But the distraction.
Sophisticated conversation. This is Bloomberg Surveillance.
Concerns are rising that President Trump's escalating pressure on the Federal Reserve may increase risk to longer-term interest rates. Our next guest says, though,
I'll do a themed stream. So give me. I'm gonna need help getting into that outfit.
It's been a fairly muted reaction to what's happening at and with the Fed, whether it's in equities
Not the
or
outfit.
area. Credit. Give us your read on what investors appear to be pricing in.